you cannot hold them to a standard where they've never been. Many human beings, I mean, to just put it bluntly, they're just defective units. You can't expect them to give you something they don't have to give. That's why you should never fault them for what they don't have, what they don't possess. That's common sense, intelligence, the rudimentary, basic, just a base common sense, intelligence, logic, inductive reasoning. I mean, just don't have it. They operate on just, survival instincts and this and that. That's why people blurt. They say the most ridiculous things. It doesn't occur to them. They don't have that mechanism in their brain that says, hey, I shouldn't say this to this person because it's going to emotionally devastate them. They don't know any better. Some people mean well. They just don't know any better. Some people, they do know better. They just want to be vicious and vindictive. It's like a crisscross of kind of things like that. You get all kinds of characters in this world. But you have to understand that when you're dealing with people, don't try to figure them out. You'll drive yourself nuts. I gave up trying to figure out human beings a long time ago, and I'm glad I did, because people are off the freaking wall. They're crazy, man. People are nuts. And it's getting worse. You can see whatever they're hooked into as far as social media, TikTok, internet, YouTube, wherever they're getting their information from that's filling their mind with orders and commands and operating system software. That's basically it. That's what they're running off of. And that's what they're told to do through social media, because they can't think for themselves. That's not to say that everybody's like that. I'm not lumping everyone into the same gradation, most certainly not. I'm just saying what I'm assessing, what I personally witness every day. I don't see very many intelligent people that have a proactive autonomous intelligence anymore. They can't even read and write, proper English. They can't speak in full sentences, which leads me to ask the question about these abbreviations: BFF, LOL, BTW, TY. I mean, why is it that you cannot spell out the word thank you? What do you think that you're accomplishing by not, spelling full and complete words and sentences and actually speaking and enunciating and, articulating it with proper elocution, clear, concise, colloquial English? What do you believe that you're doing with this alleged time that you're saving? What are you doing with that time? Instead of writing out the full word thank you, you write TY. So you think you're saving time. So what is it that you're doing with that time that you're allegedly saving is what I'm asking. Staying on TikTok more. So you're not doing anything productive. You're not saving any time. The time it takes to say FedEx, I could say Federal Express quick. Federal Express. I could say it faster than you could say FedEx. Thank you. Thank you. I could say it faster than you can write it. I mean, you're not saving any time. Don't you see they're dumbing you down? That's why you have these people who don't know any better. They're being programmed to be dumbed down and, of a zero intelligence. And when you approach somebody that has that type of mentality and you are of a higher intellectual order, you're just going to be received with that perplexed look like a deer with its eyes trapped in headlights. Because you're speaking a foreign language called common sense and intelligence, and where they come from, that is barred from being spoken. That's why they are where they are. And it's done that way by design, because it's much easier to control a population of zombies with ossified minds than it is somebody who is highly articulate with a proactive autonomous intelligence. Somebody who is sentient, cognizant, lucid, and fully aware of what's going on. With problem-solving skills and a cerebral acuity that is superfluous. Absolutely. Bar none. It's a sad state of affairs that people don't even know what the word equanimity is, or perspicacity. It's really sad. What you get in your dictionary, hangry, Juneteenth. I mean, come on. And then you wonder why we are where we are. Come on, folks. The writing's on the wall. You have every power, you have every ability to turn this around. You just have to stop wanting to not stem the tide of war that's headed your way, because this is not a war of guns and rockets. They're going to attempt to destroy this country from the inside out with information, and they're always feeding you the wrong information, which is dumbing you down, which is the reason why many people cannot process and filter things in life on an adult, mature, intellectual level. They operate pretty much on a second or third grade level. That's why TV is basically on a third grade level, for a reason. Back in my day, they used to call it the idiot box or the boob tube. And it was that way for a reason. And it hasn't changed. It's just gotten worse. But anyway, you have the power to do whatever you want. And where your attention is going is the reason why you're receiving these types of forms of content and information. And it's up to you to say, I don't want to participate in this insanity anymore. I'm going to no longer focus my attention on something that's dumbing me down. Then I'm going to dial into something that will be for my betterment, not at my detriment. But that is, again, like always, a choice and a personal journey that only you can take, and a decision that only you can make. Peace.